Hi guys, Stephanie here with All Mom Does, and today I'm gonna conquer cleaning out my refrigerator. As much as I try to keep this fridge organized, it seems like every weekend when I go to do grocery shopping, it ends up looking like this, and I just jam new groceries somewhere in here in the bins. I'm sure you can relate. So what I'm doing today, organizing the fridge, I'm gonna show you what I do, and hopefully this is real mom style, since it's still not gonna look totally organized after, because hello, we have kids in the house. Step one. Everything out of the fridge. Okay, everything out of your fridge. And now the reason you want everything out is because you want to make sure that you're looking, like, look at this. This is so gross, you guys. I'm almost embarrassed because I swear I just cleaned this, but you know, that's what happens. The other thing, your kitchen will look like this, right? You've taken everything out. So step one really should have been get your family out of the way, because you got to move a little quickly given there are perishable items. I'm usually not too concerned if it takes me several minutes to wipe it down, but you do want to be a little bit quick. Next step is you want to actually remove anything that can come out, right? So that includes bins. I already took that one out. You want to take all bins, literally anything that can come out, because you're going to get a good wipe down. Okay, the next step is to take each bin that you just took out of the fridge and wipe it down. Today, I'm just gonna use really hot water. I have an Instahot here. I usually just take that because you'll be amazed what the power of hot water can do to get out some stuff. The other thing I'll do is use a baking soda water combination. Just think about it, you know, it's in your fridge, you're putting produce, so just be cautious with what type of cleaner you use. But I do sometimes use baking soda water, particularly if I need to get out something extra gross, basically. But today, just gonna see what I can do with the hot water. Okay, moms, I did end up making a paste of baking soda and water for just one little part, because it looks like maybe like some soy sauce leaked and it wouldn't easily come off with my hot water. So I'm gonna soak this just for a couple minutes and see if that will help. So this is what the paste would look like. It doesn't actually have to be that thick. You can even just do a thin layer to get out any extra hard stains. I do also recommend taking out even the glass panels. So we're talking everything. Crumbs can easily accumulate in there, so you're gonna wanna wipe it down. I always will use a dust buster first as a really good way to get crumbs, but then you're gonna wanna take this out, wipe all along. If you've got a pull-out drawer like this, I always dust bust it, which I'm gonna do, wipe it down. I also remove it because, as you can see behind here, you're gonna wanna be able to get behind there if you're doing a really thorough job. So you're gonna have to move this drawer out. Lastly, a pro tip, you're gonna wanna take a Mr. Clean eraser, or even more pro tip, it's actually called melamine. You can get these way cheaper, and it's not an actual Mr. Clean eraser, way cheaper. And this I usually take on the walls here, and it will just get off anything that the hot water didn't. Everything is sparkling clean, and this is a part in the process where you think to yourself, do we really need food, or could we just leave it looking sparkling forever? But reality is, let's load the food back in. Before you load anything in, make sure that you wipe all containers down. Even if they don't look sticky, they are. Wipe down the entire container and the bottom, because you're setting it now in your sparkling fridge. So don't undo the work on day one. Obviously, before anything goes back in your refrigerator, check the expiration date. I do this every single time. 3 tips for containing things. 1, I love these containers that I got at HomeGoods, maybe Amazon. I store all of our sauces in them, but they're really good for actually seeing what you have in your fridge. I love these egg container storages. And then lastly, my favorite, a Lazy Susan in the refrigerator. It's an amazing space saver, and it allows you to actually see what you have. Okay, here we go. This fridge is sparkling, the shelves are perfectly clean, nothing in here is expired. I can see almost where everything is. The pros would tell you to have a place for everything and have themes so that similar items are together. That's really hard. I did start here with things like pickles and olives, we got roasted red peppers, but in all honesty, then you just try and find space, let's be real. So that's what I've done. I've got the Lazy Susan here. As you can see, it's a huge space saver. I highly recommend this, and I can see everything in here. Containers, also easy to clean. If there's spillage, it doesn't drip down the entire fridge. Containers for everything so you can see, right? Also, we've got produce in here. Yes, I buy a lot of packaged stuff ready to go. Produce in both of these. I will say that I don't store meat in this refrigerator because we do have one in our garage where I have beverages and meat. I do have things like tofu because my daughter and I don't eat meat. This is not perfect, right? Let's take a look. This is real life here. So it's not perfect, but I can see everything. I've got containers here again, just to avoid any spillage. It just helps overall keep your fridge looking gorgeous. Follow All Mom Does for additional tips, tricks, daily inspiration, and we would love to hear your tips as well.